It was a very upsetting season for Barcelona. They were leading the domestic but conceded to arch-rival Madrid at the latter half of the season. In Europe, a humbling result continued their misfortune 5 years in a row. Setien tried out different tactics with the available squad, but injuries and lack of cohesion in the side were the hurdles. He used both 4-3-3 and 4-4-2 position-based football, but transition into attack was slow and at times the midfield three were outnumbered by opponents and created gaps between them and the forwards. Focus on dominance made them choose safer square passes than speculative vertical movement, which resulted in the lack of Barca's regular fluidity. Many Barca fans think on-field is not the only issue. A lack of confidence is growing against their board due to misfired recruitments and transfer policies and vision moving forward. Replacing Setien with Ronald Koeman may be a move to calm down the atmosphere, and it might go in any direction from here. Koeman is a legend here, so the environment is known to him. He has seen many ups and downs in his managerial career. He was quite successful at the Eredivisie, with a single season at Benfica in between. Held a stable form with Southampton and also won the Copa del Rey with Valencia, but his Everton stint was not successful. He prefers a 4-3-3, which is familiar to Barca, and is flexible to a 4-2-3-1 and 3-5-2 as well. Over the teams he managed, it shows his preference towards a strong back line to form the base of the team, be it Van Dijk, De Ligt, De Vrij, who shows leadership and can move the ball forward. Lenglet had a good season, with 37 out of 49 tackles won, having 87.9% completed long passes. Piqué has been the mainstay at the back, and being 32, the club should bring in a centre-back with leadership quality. Koeman uses pacey fullbacks who make forward runs and stay wide, like Quincy Promes of the Dutch national team or Ryan Bertrand at Southampton. So there are two possibilities. If he starts at 3 at the back, Semedo will start due to his attack-minded approach, and Roberto will play in a back 4, as the latter is a better defender than the former. They need a left back as well. Alba on the wrong side of 30 might leave the club anytime soon. In the three-man midfield, Koeman deploys a deep playmaker, an engine who dictates the game. In Barca, he will find one Busquets who is synonymous to this role. Adding to that is Frenkie de Jong, whom Koeman uses in a similar role for the Dutch national team. With 77 passes per game and 93% success rate, de Jong's flexibility of breaking the press will be important. While Busquets have often crumbled under high press in the last few years, so there's a strong rumor that De Jong will start as a CDM, meaning game time for Busquets will be limited. The second midfielder covers the spaces and assists in the gameplay. The same reason it is rumored that Koeman wants a player like Donny van de Beek at Barca. Please do check our video on Van de Beek linked in the description below. The third midfielder is an attacking midfielder who uses the space between the midfield and the attack. Coutinho showed positive sign at Bayern with 8 goals and 6 assists in 15 games. Under Koeman, he could reprise his preferred left attacking midfield role and be the key differentiator in the resurgence of the Blaugranas. De Roon and Wijnaldum both play a pivotal role in the Dutch midfield, especially in the defensive phases, which is a shortcoming for Van de Beek and Coutinho. Rakitic and Vidal might also be on their way out of the club. Koeman allows his wingers to often cut inside into the half spaces so that the fullbacks can operate on the wings to have more options during the attacking transitions. In the forward line, they have a promising Ansu Fati who had 2.8 shot per 90 and scored 7 goals this season. Other options are Griezmann and injury-prone Ousmane Dembele, who could be offloaded. A certain Argentine on the right side, who carried lion's share of the attack this season with 25 goals and 21 assists, 6.8 shot creating actions per 90 and 185 successful dribbles, a whopping 140 dribbles more than the second most successful dribbler. Koeman wants a goal poacher up front. He has Suarez in that role, who is one of the best in the business. But with him aging, Barcelona needs to find a successor within a season or two. He deploys Memphis as a false 9 in the national team, so he can do the same with Messi, and we all know what a nightmare he can be in that role, if Koeman convinces him to stay. Koeman is very strict in his discipline. His time at Southampton and Netherlands national team shows his ability to stabilize a turbulent ship like Barca. Even if he is not in the future plans, still the club and the fans should give him time. He has a penchant of spotting talented youths like Van Dijk, De Vrij, Wijnaldum. He brought in Sadio Mane, utilized Ward-Prowse at Southampton. He showed confidence in Memphis and other young players for the Orange. The likes of Ansu Fati, Ricky Puig, De Jong, Alena and other youths will have a chance to flourish under Koeman. Barca has quality in each department and some really sensible recruits and cohesion through Koeman will bring the fluidity. As for the board, they should not repeat their mistakes. Under Koeman, patience will be key. He is a man of his own methods and doesn't compromise for anything. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up, share with your friends, and a gracious subscribe will really motivate us. Thank you for watching.